As a beginner cyclist, improvement should come to you relatively quickly. Generally speaking, the more riding you do, the better you'll get.
But how about we speed things up for you? Quite literally, because here are 5 ways to ride faster.
Pacing is something which even experienced riders can struggle with. It's all too easy to set out on your ride too fast and then pay for it towards the end. But actually setting off slightly steadier can lead to an overall quicker average speed on your ride, as you've got more left and can actually increase your pace towards the end. And it's great for your morale too, to finish with a flourish.
Right, wait a minute, mate. Down.
Riding with people a little bit better can speed you up no end. Not only will you have the advantage that you can sit out of the wind and therefore go quicker for the same amount of power, but also you'll normally push yourself harder, and that can lead to some very quick gains in fitness.
But you've got to choose your group wisely though. There's no point setting off with an elite group of cyclists or even a couple of has-beens and then finding that you get dropped, because that will do nothing for your morale. So you want to look for a group or an individual that's just 1 or 2 levels above where you're currently at. But there is always the added advantage that they'll be able to give you tips and advice when you're riding along. Mate, just think about your pacing and have less beer.
Modern bikes have more gears on them than ever before, and it makes it really important that you know how to use them. Gears, of course, being there to allow you to select the optimum cadence for whatever terrain you're on, either uphill, downhill, on the flat of a headwind or the tailwind, etc.
But when you first jump on a bike, it's very easy to forget which lever does what. So it's definitely worth taking time to familiarise yourself, because getting it wrong can be pretty costly. So when you get to the bottom of a climb and you shift into a harder gear, hang on a minute mate, shift into a harder gear rather than an easier gear, that's gonna seriously lose you a lot of time. Got it.
How aero you are on your bike will dramatically affect how fast you're able to go on flat or downhill roads. Now fortunately for you, this doesn't mean you have to purchase one of those silly looking pointy hats or indeed disc wheels. It can be as simple as just changing your position on your bike, or indeed the clothing in which you ride.
So onto that position one. Changing it will have a dramatic effect immediately. So if you ride around sitting upright like this, your upper body is constantly being buffeted by the wind. However, even just a small change, leaning forward a little bit, will make you much more aerodynamic, and you will feel the change immediately.
Likewise, swapping out that baggy t-shirt and baggy pair of shorts for some more figure-hugging, cycling-specific clothing like this will mean that the wind passes by you that much easier and you'll end up going faster. Improving your average speed when you're out riding doesn't necessarily mean getting fitter, which I think is great. No, so by improving your skills, you will also be able to go faster out riding. For example, if you get better at cornering, not only will you be going faster through each corner, you'll also be carrying more momentum. Likewise, letting off your brakes a little bit more as you gain in confidence whilst you're going down descents will mean that you're going faster without any extra physical effort. Five things then, which we think will help you go faster on your bike. Don't start your rides too fast, use your gears to your advantage, do some riding occasionally with people that are better than you, work on your skills as much as your fitness, and improve your aerodynamics.
Now, if you want a little bit more information about using your gears to advantage, then if you click just up there, we've got an entire video devoted to the subject. Or for 5 essential skills for beginner cyclists, click just down there.
And don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. It's free and all you've got to do is click on this globe.
It's like tip number 6, that'll make you go faster.
It will.